Yes, sir. What's up, guys? So today we're going to be replacing the rotors and brake pads on my F32. We got some new brake pads right here, new rotors right here. So I went with the Zimmerman one-piece rotors. These are the slotted and drilled, and they have that like coating on them so they won't get rusty like these ones do. Alright, we're going to start by removing the pins that hold in the brake pads. I had an Allen bit that goes into my drill, so I just used that, used the hammer and kind of smacked them out, and then I used my pliers to pull them all the way out from the rear. Then I used a flathead to kind of wiggle the brake pads back and forth, and then you can remove the bracket. After that, you'll just remove the brake pads. And once you got the brake pads removed, you'll want to disconnect the caliper. So there's two 18mm bolts on the rear that hold the caliper in, and I actually had to use a breaker bar to get some more leverage because this one was a little bit on there tight. And after that, you can pull it off and move it out of the way. Now you can start removing the rotor, and it's just going to be a 6mm screw right here, and it comes off pretty easily. Then you'll just want to lightly tap it with a hammer to break it loose, and it should come right off. After that, I sanded down the area to kind of get rid of some of this like rust and debris and stuff. I just used a 600 grit sandpaper so that I'm not wearing it down too much. And then you can install your new rotor and install the screw to get it set into place. After that, what I did is use some pliers that I had to decompress the brakes and push them back inward so that we can slide our brake pads in. And I reinstalled the caliper by putting the 18mm bolts in. I didn't put them on super tight because I wanted to be able to wiggle it around a little bit so that I could get the brake pads in, because otherwise it is a little bit snug since these ones are brand new. Okay, I got the brake pads in, and then I just tightened the bolts on the rear and everything was nice and snug. After I cleaned the mounting pins off with some sandpaper, I think they kind of build up like some corrosion and some rust on them, so just got those cleaned up. Then you can install the top pin with the bracket underneath and use a hammer to smack it into place. And you'll just want to push down the bracket so you can push in the pin. And after that, you are all done. So on the driver's side, there's actually a brake pad sensor. I forgot to film this part, but it just goes and connects back like right to the left of the coilover. And it's really easy to replace. I actually got mine on Amazon for $7. I'm not sure if I'd recommend that one because for some reason the mounting points weren't exactly the same, so I just had to use zip ties. It was $10 cheaper than the OEM one, so I mean, if you want to just do that, use zip ties, go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'll put a link in the description, and yeah, here's what they look like. I'm glad I got these upgraded. Definitely with the new pads, they bite a lot harder. And I'm preparing for 500 horsepower. I'm gonna go with the E85 MHD Flex Fuel kit, so we can try running that. Mint ice cream sandwich coming in clutch. So just got some new spark plugs, and I had to get a magnetic 14mm to be able to remove those. And I just ordered the TU high pressure fuel pump because most people say like, yo, if you're gonna run ethanol, just go ahead and upgrade that. So ordered that should be here in a few weeks, and then yeah, after that gets here and I get that installed, I'll probably order the MHD kit. Hopefully by January we'll be running E85 and see how much we can push. I think most people say I said around 500, but I think it's more like around 480 or something like that. So I'm gonna try to push that, and then I got some other mods coming for the car. So stay tuned and subscribe. We just hit 200 subscribers, so thanks for following, guys. I really appreciate it. But yeah, subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see y'all later. Doses!